Yes, welcome, traveller, to this Parlour of Predictions. I see you have many questions about what awaits you in the gaming industry in 2023, and who better to answer these queries than I, a distinct fortune-teller type person that's definitely not just stock photography. Yes, let us look deep into my crystal ball as we draw apart the mists of fate and see exactly what delights and disappointments may be awaiting us in this calendar year, once this cringy introduction is at an end. And now with the crystal ball polished and the tea leaves read, the WellPlayed team are ready to reveal to you with 100% certainty, not a guarantee, what is going down in the gaming world in 2023. Starting with Zach, who predicts that Broken Sword 6 will be revealed. The day before will launch as planned, and will have a 65 plus metascore by May. The Twisted Metal show will inspire a remaster, new entry or spiritual successor. Jim Ryan won't be Sony CEO by the end of the year. Starfield will announce a PS5 release as Xbox goodwill. And Yosuke Matsuda will resign from Square Enix due to NFTs tanking the company. Man, if only someone told him in 2022. Nathan weighs in with Sonic the Hedgehog 3 movie tie-in DLC will drop in Sonic Frontiers. I'm on board. Persona 6 will get announced at TGS. Stalker 2 Heart of Chernobyl release will slip out of 2023, and the developer GSC cites war as the main reason. V8 supercars will return in Forza 2023. Zuckerberg will mercifully shut down the metaverse. I mean, let's be real, it was a joke from the start. Valve strikes a deal to bring Half-Life Alyx to PSVR 2. Remember when Sony and Valve were friends? Oh, I do. And finally, Fire Emblem Awakening will get a remake announced by Nintendo, so if you're waiting for that, maybe he's got it for you. James brings the following portents, with PlayStation will not make any major acquisitions, and instead focus on exclusivity deals with large publishers and developers. From Software will announce its third PlayStation exclusive title, a reboot of Kingsfield. Nintendo will announce the next Switch, and it will have Metroid Prime 4 as a launch title. Microsoft will finally overplay its cool guy hand and announce a game that uses AI art, and they will catch shit for it. Capcom announces a Resident Evil Code Veronica remake, and look, I'm all for that. You know Star Wars Eclipse, the one Star Wars game that hasn't been cancelled recently? Well, James reckons that's going to get canned. Jordan with the hot truth saying that Hogwarts Legacy will be bang average. Stalker 2 will be delayed, again. People are going to hate Armored Core 6 at first because they'll expect it to play like Elden Ring, even though the developers have come out and said it's not going to play like those games. Starfield will be an okay game that gets extra points for being a Bethesda title. That's not even a risky prediction. Metroid Prime 4 will get an actual trailer this year. And Square Enix will try and implement some blockchain garbage into Final Fantasy XVI in the post-review period. You know, once we've forgiven it for not having that stuff in it. Adam brings the noise saying that Sony's going to announce the PlayStation Vita 2 and give it a February 2024 release window. The big launch title will be a God of War spin-off featuring Atreus as the protagonist. Obsidian will properly unveil Avowed, and the hype will build to a Skyrim-like level. The release date will of course be 2024. Sucker Punch Productions announces Infamous 3 at the Summer Games Fest kickoff. The game will be set prior to the original and feature Kessler as the protagonist. Adam, that can't be true because that would make me far too happy. We'll see a sharp increase in demos across all platforms, and you know what? Marketing will shift to accommodate. Try before you buy, friends. A notable musical artist, potentially Childish Gambino, will announce a conceptual game to accompany their album launch. Plot twist, the game is actually good. And Star Citizen will finally get a full release. NFTs will be added to the game within 2 months of launch. And Mark, he says that Sony and Bungie are going to announce a new IP, simultaneously launching on PS5 and PC in 2024. The worst kept secret in video games finally comes to light with Metroid Prime Trilogy, releasing in August 2023, and Metroid Prime 4 gets a holiday 2024 launch? Ugh. Xbox confirms it's ramping down hardware development and goes all in on cloud streaming for the next gen. The Xbox Series DX digital-only Series X will be the last hardware launch in holiday 2023. With the success of the Mario Bros. Movie, Nintendo reaffirms a Mario movieverse, and to set up the sequel, Wario and Luigi will appear in a post-credit scene. Wah! No new mainline Pokemon game will happen in 2023. The Pokemon Company and Game Freak will adjust game development after the poor launch of Scarlet and Violet. Story DLC will launch by the year's end, however. And Xbox will cancel plans to purchase Activision Blizzard. Instead, THQ Nordic will swoop in and make a deal to purchase the big AB instead. And while we're dreaming, they'll also revive Heroes of the Storm and add Darksiders characters to it, because that's what I want. And our very own little risky, the Switch 2, will not be released in 2023, but it will be revealed, and will have Super in the name, such as Super Nintendo Switch, or Nintendo Super Switch, or Nintendo Switch Super, right? Just, it's a thing that Nintendo does. A major acquisition will not occur in 2023. The definition of major includes any developer or publisher that sells for over 1 billion. Like Minecraft. Ubisoft will cancel at least one of its announced titles in 2023, compared to the unannounced one that they've already cancelled. A 2D Mario movie tie-in game will be announced or released in 2023. Will Chris Pratt reprise his role as Mario? Sony will release at least one of its games as a service titles in 2023. And Xbox will announce a change to Game Pass, whether that's a new tier, getting rid of gold, or a price hike. There'll be some major changes going forward in 2023. Now, look, we're sorry if we ruin the surprise, but we figured you'd like to know what to look forward to in the coming year. Some of our predictions are wishful thinking, but you never know. Which of our predictions would you like to see happen? And what are some of your predictions for 2023? Why don't you let us know in the comments or on our social media? And if you think we've got some of these right, please make sure to tell your friends and get in early so that way when you are proven to be correct, you can rub their stupid faces in it. That hurts. Staring at a torch hurts.